If you're a frequent PNW Haunts and Homicides listener, you probably already know we're Birdie ambassadors.
We wanted to take a quick moment to tell you a little bit more about this awesome product.
Birdie is the modern personal safety alarm made for women by women.
In a situation where you feel threatened or unsafe, you can simply activate Birdie's loud siren and flashing light to create a diversion.
Birdie is perfect to carry anytime because the device is lightweight and comes in a variety of colors.
So important. Use our ambassador link and coupon code PNW Haunts and Homicides to receive 10% off your purchase. Like our social media handles, the coupon code is all spelled out, no special characters.
You can find the link and promo code in our show notes or PNW Haunts and Homicides link tree.
Have a safe ass day. As indie podcasters, we love to show our support of other awesome shows. So stay tuned for the promo we've got to share with you this week.
Let's show them some love. You can find their info in our show notes.
Looking for a new true crime podcast to binge but don't have a lot of time? Check out my podcast, Bite-Sized Crime. My name is Joy. I'm a school librarian, obsessive researcher, and lifelong true crime nerd. Each week, I bring you a new case to dissect. I focus on the facts, giving exposure to some of the lesser-known stories in the true crime world. And each episode is less than 20 minutes, just right for your busy schedule. Get your true crime fix and subscribe to Bite-Sized Crime on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you like to listen.
You guys, we're back!
And don't worry, we did get more wine.
Well, of course.
Hi, Caitlin.
Hi, Cassie.
Hi, creepy people.
Hello.
I'm waving. You can't see me, but
She does it almost every time.
my hand is moving.
Yeah.
This is PNW Haunts and Homicides.
Correct.
In case you forgot, we still do haunts.
Yeah.
And we're doing one today.
Yay.
Yay. Sort
Woo.
of. I can't say maybe not full haunt,
Oh,
but definitely weird.
perfect. So we talked about recently that we are being featured in the 2023 True Crime Podcasts calendar.
Ooh, we're in a sexy calendar.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's a thing I just did. If you're still listening and are interested in acquiring said calendar, we are giving one singular true crime podcast calendar away. We haven't determined the date of our next Patreon live, but we'll be giving it away there. And normally we like to have a ton of prizes and just like, you get a prize, you get a prize. It makes us feel like Oprah.
Mm-hmm.
But we have the one this time because I bought one for us, and then we also are given one by the lovely, lovely organizers, and I'm keeping one. So
Yeah.
So just
we
the
have
one.
to.
Yeah.
But if you really want one and you don't get one as a prize, you can buy one, right?
Yeah. And
You
we
can
have a
purchase
promo
them?
code.
Okay.
I don't know what it is currently.
We'll figure it
actually.
out. Put it in
Yeah.
the notes.
If there's a current promo code, we'll put it in the notes. Probably.
Cassie, when you're editing, write down the promo code for the notes.
Yeah. Or you know what? Let's just keep it simple. Just join us on the Patreon.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
And then tune in for the next live. Like either or, whatever.
As little as $1 a month.
Yeah. I mean, for now, we'll see.
Yeah, get in while it's hot.
Yeah. I am going to make some changes to the tiers. Now, when that'll happen, I don't know. But soonish. So let that empty, vague threat
Right.
be your guide, motivate you, if you will.
And our Patreon's already pretty cool. So
Yeah.
any upgrades are just going to be, or any changes are just going to be upgrade.
More
to more
cooler.
cool. Yeah. More cooler.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
The most coolest.
Well, should we talk about our topic for today?
Yeah.
Or should I talk about it?
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
I think you're going to like this one. It's kind of
Okay.
fun.
Okay.
So today we're going to talk about Malheur Butte. Have you heard of it?
No. Did you guys
No.
can't see it, but my face was just stone. Like,
What?
I have no idea what we're talking about.
Okay. It is spelled quite different than it sounds.
Oh,
So maybe you've seen it. It is spelled Malheur. But Butte. No, I won't be calling it a butt the whole time. I
Okay.
promise. Whole time.
oh boy.
But yeah, so if you've seen it like that, it is pronounced Malheur. I looked it up. I've actually never heard of it either, and I live in Oregon.
Yeah.
It
I
is
do as
located
well,
in Oregon.
as you know.
Yeah. Malheur Butte is located in Ontario, Oregon. Have you heard of that?
I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're solid.
Okay.
It's about 260 miles east of Bend, literally like right on the border of Idaho.
Oh. Interesting. I
Yeah.
didn't realize it was right up against Idaho.
Yeah, it's far. It's
You know-
far east.
Yeah, it is. I recently saw that we have a pocket of listeners in that area. I think that's why it's
Oh.
fresh in my mind.
Well, hello
Hello.
in that little pocket.
Yeah. I mean, all of the pockets, but also, hello to you
Yeah.
specifically.
And if anyone knows anything about Malheur Butte, has been there. I've never been there.
Mm-mm.
I just know what I've read on the internet. So this distinct landmark has been there for a casual 15 to 20 million years.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that all?
just 15 to 20 million. It's an extinct volcano measuring in at 2,661 feet tall.
Oh, that's pretty tall.
It's pretty tall. This height clearly makes for a great lookout point, which is exactly what the Cayuse, Umatilla, and Walla Walla used it for before the land was settled. So I used one of those websites where you type in the zip code of the area and it tells you whose land it is. So I used land.codeforanchorage.org.
Love it.
And I just typed in the zip code for Ontario, and that's what it gave me. But yeah, that's pretty cool.
It
You
is
can do
cool.
that. So
Yeah.
Malheur translates to unicorn, sunshine, daisy, rainbow in French.
Wowzers.
Just kidding. It
Oh.
actually means misfortune.
Oh,
Dun, dun, dun.
cool. That's awesome.
You're like, oh yeah, that sounds great.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it.
Super.
Sorry, it's not a unicorn episode.
Yeah. All right. It's fine. I'm sure our friendship will survive this too.
It will. I promise. So, class, what do we think of when we think of volcanoes?
Lava?
Lava. Yes, that's
Yay.
correct. What about brimstone? Liquid hot magma?
Magma.
Dr. Evil.
What?
That's his name, right? Dr.
Yeah.
Evil? Okay.
$1 million.
What about the fiery maw of hell?
Oh,
Whoa.
okay.
I mean, it's a volcano. That's what I think of because I'm fucking terrified of volcanoes.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep talking about them.
Yeah. I'm really glad I turned on the selenite lamp today for the altar. That whole setup. I'm feeling good about that choice. That I feel confident in.
Well, if you think about a volcano as like the mouth of hell, it makes sense that it would be a great meeting site for a coven of evil witches. Am I right?
Oh, for fuck's sake. This whole, oh boy.
Legend has it that a coven of witches used the energy from the Butte to amplify their dark magic. Because,
of course.
yeah, we'll get there. Because even though it's an inactive volcano, there's still plenty of activity happening around under the surface. And you can tell that by the hot springs that are around.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love me some hot springs.
I mean, who wouldn't? You know?
Right? Nature's bubble bath.
Right?
Now, I feel like I say this all the time, and I'm sure this won't be the last, but why is it always evil witches?
I mean, I don't know.
What if they're up there trying to use all the volcano magic to help humanity? And you're just like, they're evil.
Yeah.
Suck
Listen,
it.
they could be curing cancer up there.
They could be.
We'll never know now, I assume.
Maybe. Maybe. The witches might return.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I'll tell you about it. So people in the area think that these witches have left behind some security guards to keep the Butte protected until they come back.
Who dat?
I don't really know. There's a lot of different descriptions of these quote unquote security guards.
Hello.
Which no one actually called them that. I just kind of
It's like the
assumed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we all get it. So we all are on the same page.
Yeah. I don't know where the witches went. Maybe they're traveling around to different volcanoes.
Maybe.
To collect all the volcano magic. We don't know.
Maybe they're here right now because it is currently 1:11.
Maybe we're the volcano witches.
Yeah. So if you could not tell anyone, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Keep it quiet. These guards have been described as shadows of the witches themselves. Maybe us. Other shadow creatures, imps, small dog-like beings.
Dogs!
Right? But I'm like, are we
Delicious.
sure they're not cats? Because witches, small dogs,
Listen,
could be cats.
I am just done with this whole like, which is familiar is going to be a cat. If you're a woman, you like cats. Listen, I feel very excluded from that because I just literally can't.
We have all types of familiars, not just cats. But I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
That no one mentioned a cat. And this is
I know,
like
it does
all about
seem
witches.
odd.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. Whatever the case, the guards apparently do their job since there's several reports of people being chased away and screeched at.
I mean, yeah.
Screeched at. That
Yeah.
just, ugh.
That's
I
what
don't like
happens
that.
at my house if you come over unannounced.
That's
Just
true.
FYI.
That is true. Don't fuck with the witch's volcano, okay?
Yeah.
A resident of a neighboring town said he grew up hearing stories of the witches of Malheur Butte and how you were never supposed to go there at night. I mean, don't go anywhere at night.
Yeah. Just stay home.
Just as a rule.
Yeah.
So naturally, he visited the Butte after dark, like everyone and their mother told him not to, because he's a man.
Yeah.
And and of course, he saw and heard cackling women in long, fluttering robes.
Okay.
That sounds like a fun party to me. I don't
Yeah.
know
like,
what you're talking about.
They're just soup's comfortable and they're probably telling dick stories. So
Yeah. He did say they didn't sound like they were like joyfully
Giggling?
laughing. They were like
Oh.
cackling,
like evil cackling.
you know?
Yeah. I just feel like when people are plotting like evil deeds, like the cackling thing, it just
Yeah.
feel like it's not very accurate. But who am I?
I don't know. I cackle when I'm being evil, so. But he definitely didn't see them up close because, of course, who's just going to walk up to a coven of badass witches, especially if you're a man? No offense.
Yeah.
I'd be
Yeah.
scared too.
Well, for sure, because it's definitely horseshit that they eat like babies, but they may eat an uninvited, unarmed man.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a chance. I'm
Watch
just saying. I don't know these women.
It's time for men to be scared of us women for once,
A
you
little
know?
bit. Just like a little
Yeah.
bit. Just like a teeny tiny little bit.
Which I think they have been all along. They're just suppressing it.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're moving on.
Yeah.
I promise. I found some fun comments on hauntedOregonhouses.com that I want to read for you.
Ooh.
Yes. The first is from October 2021, and it is titled, Do Not Go Here.
I mean, technically, I think that's during a period of time where we were all being told to like go nowhere.
Right. I mean,
right?
it's outdoors.
It's outdoors.
So, but
just
still,
saying.
don't go here.
I took it to the extreme and I went I went almost nowhere.
So they say, as we were driving under the bottom of the Butte, out of nowhere, a black creature-like thing.
Oh, okay.
A black creature-like thing in the middle of the road. Big head, no eyes, skinny legs, and fast. It came out of nowhere. We swerved around it and drove away as fast as we could.
Yeah.
Yeah. No eyes.
Yeah. What is the creature that's like black and like gangly and has no eyes?
I don't
Is that a Slender Man thing?
I don't know.
I think that's a Slender Man thing.
He's just like a man, though.
I
He doesn't have a
know.
big head, I don't think.
No, not
I think he's just like a
particularly.
shadow man, right?
Yeah.
I don't. Why did you Google something no eyes? Like, why?
I didn't. I
Oh.
Googled Slender Man.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it could have been Slender Man.
I don't
I'm
wanna-
just saying.
I don't want to.
Yeah. I mean, I don't either. So, okay, goodbye now.
Yeah, don't Google that.
Yeah. I have to throw my laptop away. So,
The next two are just titled Haunted. This one is from April 2021, and it says, what I saw is something I never wished to see again. On my life, me and my boyfriend were in the car just talking, and suddenly you could hear a bone creaking sound. Ew. And see a shadow that seemed to just move closer and closer. And it looked like it had skinny legs, a big head, and was on all fours.
okay, no, thank you.
It didn't seem to want to attack, but it just kept moving closer and standing there. But it had no eyes.
There's something really wrong with that dog.
Two comments
Yeah.
with the no eyes and the big head.
Yeah.
Yuck.
I don't.
like it.
No.
This last one is from February 2018. No way can I repeat what I saw. It was floating and had a long black dress or cloak. Not sure, but it was scary.
Could it have been a black suit?
I don't know. It's a dress or cloak. Like the story of the other guy who saw
Yeah.
the fluttering dresses or cloaks.
Yeah.
They could have been cloaks.
Could have been.
There's another comment with an encounter on hauntedplaces.org, and this is from April 2016, so it's a little bit older.
Okay.
It says, I live in Vail and was taking Railroad Avenue home late one night, and I had my window down because it was warm and clear and just a nice night. I wasn't overly tired or anything, and while I was driving, I thought I kept hearing these really weird noises like coyotes or something on the left side of the road, which I feel like you would know if they were coyotes or not. So the fact that you're questioning it is interesting.
Yeah.
Just before Lee Road, I saw what I thought was a large black dog on the side of the street, and I started to slow down so I wouldn't hit it. That's very nice of you. I would maybe just go faster and just go.
Yeah. She doesn't have any reason to think that she needs to go speeding through at
That's
this point,
true,
though,
I guess.
right?
I guess. She clearly hasn't listened to our podcast.
Yeah.
But it turned and rushed the car,
Nope.
and the thing was huge. monstrous,
No.
not a dog or a bear or anything.
Oh my God. The fact that she's
Bigger
saying
than a
it's not a
bear?
bear. Well, she's saying it wasn't a bear.
Yeah.
So that does give you an idea of size, right?
Jeez. I mean, how big are bears?
Really big.
How big's the bear?
What kind of bears do we have in Oregon?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to find out. Okay, so it looks like primarily black bears.
They're black. What if this is just a really big black bear that is malnourished and it's got its eyes poked out?
I mean, that is a bear that would not still be. There wouldn't be stories about it several years later.
You're right.
Because I'm sorry, but like a bear, which is supposed to be a predator, right?
Mhm.
It's not going to survive in the wild for years after having had its eyes presumably gouged out.
I
don't think so.
maybe it's badass.
Nah, dude. Okay, so adult male black bears range from, for fuck's sake, in centimeters, 50 to 75 inches in length. And they weigh between 130 to 660 pounds.
Okay.
So like kind of a pretty
Wide range.
But
Okay.
like on the low end, you've still got something my size that has like crazy claws and teeth
Yeah.
coming at you.
Like you would be able to tell if it was a bear if it was up close like that.
yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. Well,
Okay.
it doesn't get any better, unfortunately. So it was just this black thing that had no eyes and these really long arms and legs and a bulbous head. Literally the same description 3 different times.
Yeah. And different sites too.
Mhm. In different years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I think the first 2 were 2021.
Yeah.
but
They were
still.
several months apart. but
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
It moved really fast. And just as it was about to hit my car, I swerved and almost went into the ditch. And I expected to feel that I hit something solid, but I didn't. It was gone. I didn't get to check for a body. I was too scared and shaking. I don't blame you.
Yeah. If you
Don't-
think you just hit a bear, like,
Yeah. Don't get out of your car and check.
yeah, no, nothing is going to be more aggressive than an injured bear.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They go on to say, I have been too terrified to drive down that road again, even during the day.
Yeah. No, you're changing literally every trip.
Yeah.
Like,
No thanks.
you're
We're done
going-
here.
Yeah. I think we're done here.
A man and his family visited Malheur Butte to do a little ghost hunting, as you do.
Yeah.
A little family trip.
Ghost fam.
Yeah. I think that's really cute, though. He saw a white cloud pass by the base of the butte. At the same time, his daughter was snapping photos and caught what they think is a male shadow.
Dude, do you know what that reminds me of?
Hmm.
Nope. Remember that movie that we watched? It's the
Yeah.
guy from,
I remember the movie. I'm just trying to think of.
because there was like every time that like a cloud moved in the horizon.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I won't say
Right,
anything
right,
more
right.
than that.
Yeah, watch it. It's good.
I feel like that's not a spoiler. There's a cloud in
I
these
don't
movies.
think
Yeah.
it's a spoiler. Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Let's watch it
I know.
again.
It's interesting though that she caught. They think that they caught a male shadow
Yeah. Why do they?
because it's from here on out. It's been like it's either witches or like female
Like a
witches or
creature.
like a creature. Yeah. So
Huh.
that was interesting.
Maybe that's the security guard.
Maybe they have different types. They did catch something on their recording device, though. A male voice saying, "Nope." That was really weird.
Caitlin can't come to the phone right
okay.
now. She's broken.
Interesting that you brought up the movie Nope, and then they
Oh my
catch
God.
an EVP saying Nope. Okay. That definitely didn't click earlier, even though I wrote this.
Oh my God. My whole body is a chill and
We're witches. It's fine. It's fine.
I have to move and change my name and goodbye forever.
So that nope was in response to them asking if the spirit there was sacrificed by witches. So, I mean, like, there you have it. The witches aren't evil. They didn't sacrifice people.
Yeah.
This guy says no. So I'm going to go with that.
Wow. My brain is broken.
I know, right? Mine too, almost.
Great.
That's pretty cool. He also said he was the only male around at the time, and he didn't hear the voice in the moment. So it wasn't him talking. It couldn't have been anybody else. He didn't hear it at the time. But
okay.
Yeah, they caught it
like
later
a
when they
EVP type situation.
Yeah, when they listened back to the recording, they heard it. Interesting. I wonder, like, what kind of nope it was. Was it like nope, or like nope, or like, you know? I want to hear it. No.
Is there like a comment section? Can we ask them to send us the like recording?
I don't know. I think it was a story, like a relayed story on another website.
Okay.
I don't think it was straight from the source. Yeah.
Okay.
But we can look around. We can poke around.
See what we can find.
Poke some things. See what pops out. So I think that pretty much clears it up, right? These witches weren't doing anything evil. There was no sacrificing rituals. They weren't up there on Satan's butthole summoning the devil. The end.
Can you summon Satan to, like,
from his own butthole?
Right? I'm like, wait, are these actually, and I've maybe never just thought about it, but are these distinctly separate entities and I'm just a moron? Or
each volcano represents a different Satan's butthole.
Okay, so Satan has multiple, and that's new information to me.
I mean, I just made it up, so here we are.
Okay, so today years old I am, and I just learned that.
It's okay. I'm making it up. As far as I know, there's only one Satan, but who am I? Who is anyone to actually know?
I thought maybe I missed something.
Nah.
They're different people, and they're summoning each other to one or the other's butthole.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Yeah. We promised 12-year-old boy humor, and we will not disappoint.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Also, just a reminder to research the area before you visit. There's some hiking around there, but a lot of the Butte is private property.
Oh.
So make sure you're looking out for no trespassing signs. I actually saw a photo of one of the signs, and it said, "Don't say you didn't see the sign."
Don't be a dick.
Yeah.
It's Dick Road.
Yeah, exactly.
It's Dick Road. Don't be a dick.
So be respectful.
Dickety dick.
But before we go, I have one more thing that I came across. It's an interesting crystal that I wanted to tell you a little bit about. She's so excited. She loves crystals. This one is called Midnight Lace Obsidian. Have you heard of it?
I think so.
I don't think I ever had.
Okay.
So,
I could be confusing it with a different one. So I'm going to have to look at a picture so I can know for sure.
I'll show you a picture.
Yeah.
It also kind of reminded me of our New Year's tarot.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I'll tell you a little bit about the stone and its properties.
I like it.
So this gorgeous stone is transparent with black stripes running through it. Yeah. Do you want to look it up right now?
I do. Yes. God, finally. I thought you were never going to tell me.
Midnight Lace Obsidian.
Okay.
I think some of the transparent parts, some of them are a little bit lighter, some of them are a little bit darker, but they all have those black like ribbons running through.
Yeah, it really does look like a ribbon.
Yeah. It's so pretty. I want one.
Yeah.
Oh, I want all the crystals.
I want it.
It was discovered fairly recently in the Caucasus Mountains of Armenia. I think I said that right. Caucasus. Caucasus. There was actually some found right here in Oregon, but they didn't find enough to really do anything with. But I thought that was really cool. It did tie it back to the
cool.
PNW.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. I wish they would find more, though, so we can have like more of a supply here.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Keep it local.
Like regular obsidian, this stone is great for protection, specifically psychic protection. So if you're meditating, opening yourself up, this will help shield you from any negativity while you're in that state.
Cool.
And then this is the part that reminded me of the New Year's Tarot. I'm just going to quote the site. I can't reword it any better. It's from Barnstein Specialist.nl. I'll link it for you guys. It's a weird spelled site. Like, I don't fucking know.
I'm like, I can't see it, so I don't know.
They say, Midnight Lace Obsidian connects with the deeper knowledge of the past. This stone helps connect with the flow of life that enables us to detect and reverse old patterns. The stone helps us take a critical look inside and make real changes.
Okay.
Yeah. So that kind of totally sounded like our New Year's tarot card that we pulled.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. It's really in line with that.
Yeah. So everyone go out right now and find a Midnight Lace Obsidian and get it and connect.
And send it to our P.O. Box.
Yeah, right. Yeah, send us one too.
JK.
Yeah. So.
Unless you're going to do it.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. I really like that stone.
Yeah. It's pretty. It's really unique.
Mm-hmm. We'll post pictures for sure.
Totes.
But that's all I have. Tarot?
Tarot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're doing our tarot read for Malheur by Butte.
Malheur Butte.
Malheur Butte. Possibly some witches. Some weird, no-eyed, big-headed, skinny thing.
Oh, dear.
No eyes.
I don't like things that don't have eyes.
Yeah, it's like, how do they see? But like, they have a magical way of seeing, and I just don't like it.
I don't want any part in that, you know? No.
It's like, it's almost like they smell.
I'm
talking about creatures with no eyes too, FYI.
Okay.
Like weird creaturey type things with no eyes.
Yeah.
It's like they sniff you out. Yeah. If you're a person and you have no eyes, that's fine. I don't think you're creepy.
I mean, I do think you're probably having a tough time.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
That could be not awesome.
Malheur Butte. Okay. I got death. I got the death card.
Wow.
13?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great.
And it is death. And I'm using my supernatural deck.
Wow.
And this guy that's on it is death. So pretty easy to.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Eek.
Okay.
Okay.
What do we got here with the death?
What do we got here?
We've been talking a lot today. It's kind of late, so forgive me. Forgive my. I turned like almost right to it.
Wow.
Y'all saw.
Get it. You can go first.
Oh, you want me to go first? Okay. Yeah. Death, the horseman isn't. Oh, that's who that guy is. He's one of the 4 horsemen. It's a whole supernatural storyline.
Okay.
Okay. Death, the horseman, is an ancient being who plays an important role. Oh, this just describes this guy.
Oh, okay.
Death as a tarot card symbolizes the inevitable nature of important transformations.
Interesting.
It talks about nature and like transformations, and this was like I almost said a distinct. And what is it? What's that word?
I don't
Extinct.
know. Extinct. Okay. I was
I'm
like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Instinct. Extinct volcano. So interesting.
Or like dormant. Is it extinct or
extinct? Is that not the right word?
No, I wasn't sure if that volcano actually was. Because they do eventually like kind of meet the end of their life cycle.
Inactive, I think, is how it was.
Okay. Yeah, no, I wasn't questioning.
Now I'm like, is that the completely wrong word?
Oh, I have no idea. I just wasn't sure if that was the case.
Everyone knows what I'm getting at. It's fine. I already explained it's late. We haven't eaten.
Yeah, not since breakfast.
We've had Trulies and not have eaten. Anyway, we're going on. Death upright. You're going through a transition that will ultimately have a big impact on your life. Change. We talked about the crystal and the changing.
Yeah.
Okay. Change can sometimes be a challenging process, but trust the outcome will be worth it.
Oh my God.
Interesting.
Okay.
Is this like relating to the crystal and not?
No, dude. You're going to freak out.
Okay.
Keywords: transformation, metamorphosis, an ending, sacrifice, loss, and death. Those are our keywords.
Sacrifice.
Yeah.
Nope.
I know. Well, and didn't you say people were talking about how witches were like sacrificing?
Yeah. Doing evil
they're
deeds.
Not.
Yeah.
By the way,
No,
they're
not.
But the death card tends to frighten people when it comes up in a reading.
Oh, look at your shirt.
I know. Yeah.
It's not the death card, but it has like a death figure on it, like a Grim Reaper type.
Reaper, which is funny because you're going to freak.
Okay.
It symbolizes blah, blah, blah. Okay, here, I'm going to go back. But although it looks scary, it symbolizes a transformation at work. It rarely predicts physical death, although it may reference a death or loss that has led to a transformation for you. Some decks picture a Grim Reaper.
Mm-hmm. I mean, death, Grim Reaper.
Mm-hmm. A skeleton with a scythe, grinning toothily and wearing a black hooded robe.
Nice. Oh, a hooded robe.
Uh-huh. I know, it's weird.
I also have a Grim Reaper tattooed on my shoulder recently.
Oh my goodness.
FYI, guys.
That's kind of freaky. Okay, and so we are reading the upright interpretation, right? Okay. The death card signifies the end or death of a cycle. Whenever a stage in life ends, you need to mourn it. Trying desperately to hold on to what's clearly over causes trouble. Jobs end, relationships end, children grow up and move away from home. Change can't be avoided. The ultimate message of the death card is the promise that new life follows disintegration. You're experiencing a metamorphosis. Think caterpillar to butterfly. What's interesting about this is like in the description, it talks about how, the typical reaction to the death card is like fear. It looks scary.
Yeah.
Right? Well, remember how you were talking about those little critters? And everybody said they weren't like aggressive or violent, but they were like, scary.
They were like chasing people away and screeching at them, right?
I mean, I'm just thinking I guess, like maybe
the no-eyed creepy ones. They didn't really.
That's what I was kind of referring to.
The one bumped into the car or like tackled the car.
I mean, maybe he just can't see, and so like he bumped into it.
That's true. He doesn't have any eyes. You're right.
I'm just saying.
You're right. It's just really interesting that I decided to add in a crystal that talked about change. And we had that other tarot reading and then like this one.
Yeah.
And it's also like I said, the volcano changed. You know, it was active and it's been there for what, billions of years, 20 billion years.
Yeah.
And it's associated with these witches who everyone thinks are bad and they're going through a transformation. Maybe we're showing people that witches aren't so bad.
Yeah. So there's 2 extra excerpts, and rather than doing the 3 bullet points, because I don't know how applicable they're going to be, I think these are significant because I'm
Okay.
just scanning them really quick. I'm finding maybe some connections, but the first one says the number of death. The death card's number 13 has all sorts of symbolism attached to it. 13 is usually pretty significant in witchcraft, and, obviously the number 3 alone is.
Yeah, interesting.
Some people link it with the 13 men at the Last Supper. 13 also corresponds to the number of lunar months in a year and the transformation from a lunar calendar and the decline of matriarchal societies.
Hell yeah. No, decline?
Decline.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but hell yeah to matriarchal societies, to a solar calendar and the ascension of a patriarchal society.
Huh.
So that's like kind of in a nutshell sort of symbolizes what's happened over centuries when, it used to be you could be a female healer and like a midwife, and that was beautiful and you were, revered, versus how many centuries later and so many of them were, tortured, very misunderstood. I mean, you could go on for a little while, but like that was
beautifully said, I think.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't like when she does that face.
Okay.
Or I do like it. Something spooky's happening.
This is the second extra excerpt, and I just recognized that there is a word in here that I had a reading produce in connection to like my witchcraft.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so I might have to explain that a little bit further at some point, but the goddess has led the fool to his death, because only through his spiritual death can he be renewed and come to rebirth. She has asked him to sacrifice his image of himself to find his true self. The old self must be left behind or die before a spiritual rebirth can take place. And I don't know how this is pronounced, but it's a Celtic word. And it's the one that I got in my reading.
Oh, interesting.
The frightening, and I'm just going to take a guess, Kaliak or crone is really the wise old woman who guides him. She is the keeper of the mysteries. And you literally did a story about witches, and it's just freaking me out.
Yeah.
That is the wise old woman.
Interesting. It's really funny, too, because we had talked about it. I was going to do a different story.
Mm-hmm.
And I was researching stuff, and it just I wasn't getting in. I got to get inspired to write.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
I can't just sit down and write about something, even if I have all the research. Like, I just have to feel it. So I was looking all night, and I always do this. I prepare something, it's prepared. I sit down to write it, and I'm like, I'm going to find something else. Literally like the day before. So last night, that's what I was doing, figuring out something else to write about. And then I came across this and wrote about it last minute.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That's really freaking me out.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love this.
Yeah.
I think everyone needs to continue to hear how us women are going to change the world.
Yeah, let's hope so.
We're doing it. 2023.
Woo!
Something's going to happen.
Something's going to happen.
Hey, I predicted on my birthday that this was going to be a great year and a lot of shit was going to change for me.
Yeah, you did. Oh boy. She was not wrong.
I was not wrong at all. So
yeah,
anyway.
Already you're correct. Oh my gosh.
That was great. What do you guys think? Let us know. Did it mean anything to you?
I think it's interesting too, because we both have out our ghost crystals and we get the death card.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. Yours could look like a headstone kind of too.
It could, yeah. I know. I didn't order that shape intentionally, so it came and it was like kind of the shape of a ghost or a headstone, and I was like, that feels right. Oh my goodness.
Well, that was
Should
good.
we say it?
That was fun.
Are we gonna do our thing?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Charlie, are you joining us? Molly? No? Okay.
Have a creepy ass day. See you next Tuesday. Unless you're a fucking witch hater, get out of here.
Yeah.
We don't need your negativity.
Yeah.
Bye.
See ya never. So, for all of you that are listening, if you have any true crime or paranormal stories that you want us to share, maybe with the whole Pacific Northwest.
Yes, we would love to read them on the pod.
Yes, we will read them out loud.
Not just in our heads.
Yes. They don't have to be from the Pacific Northwest. If you would like to share, email us at pnwhauntsandhomicides@gmail.com. It's all spelled out, no special characters. Super duper easy peasy.
Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Same thing as the email at pnwhauntsandhomicides, all spelled out, no special characters. Please also rate and review us on whatever platform you're listening to, and check out our stories on social media because our meme game is hot.
Agreed.
And if you agree, like Caitlin, you can also find us on Patreon and support the show.
Bitchin'.
It came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, it really did.